All right, you want to talk into the mic?
Yeah.
Okay, Gene, you want to...
Again, you don't want to... I know, but...
You're transfixed on this Facebook Live, but here, we're trying to do
a professional... we're doing... Okay,
we're trying to do a professional show here. You know?
All right. I'm sorry. I wasn't... Before, everything I did before was not professional, so please excuse me. Now, starting right now, it's more professional. Here, I'll put the camera on.
All right, well...
Yeah. Hi, Kurt. My friend Kurt. Do I comment? Kurt lives in Wisconsin.
Okay, all right. Well, should
I not?
Should I
just ignore the elephant in the room that one of my old pals is here?
All right, Gene. You're obviously very distracted by.
Do you want me to?
Facebook Live.
Well, I'm not distracted. I'm focused.
Okay. Well, can I say the name of the show and introduce the show to everyone?
Yeah, if you must.
Okay. So welcome. I didn't even get to say welcome.
Hello. Well, you can go welcome.
All right. Well, welcome.
Hello.
Back to the Midwest Sports Show.
Wow.
And
hi, Kurt. Hey, Kurt said hey.
All right, Gene. Okay.
Well, what's wrong with that?
You interrupt me every 2 seconds when someone talks?
I think. You're from Wisconsin, Kurt.
All right.
If you don't know, Chris is from La Crosse. So.
All right, Gene. This is not you talking to your Facebook friends.
I'm not talking to
podcast.
Okay. I'm just pointing out.
Just relax. Just chill out. We're just going to...
This is only the second time. We've been on iTunes for a long time, would you say? But it's only our second time on Facebook.
So this is called the Midwest Sports Show.
Hello.
And we're going to do a show about sports in the Midwest.
And how surly your attitude is as it started?
Well, Gene, you're here for laughs. I'm here for dope.
Well, look at you should be happy because the Brewers are so good. Right.
Okay. Well, first we should. I'll be happy when I get to say my name.
What is it?
And I'll be happy when I get to say your name. My name is Chris Stotts.
Oh, is that Norwegian?
And that's no, it's not. And then that's Gene Steichen.
Steichen. That's German. My dad said German. My mom said Irish. No, it's CH.
Well, but it sounds like a K.
And I'm from Dubuque, the great state of Iowa.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. So I think Iowa, home of Field of Dreams. But do you know, I was just back there, and when you come into Iowa, they can't say Field of Dreams because Kevin Costner says no thank you. But so it says, welcome to Iowa, Fields of Opportunities. So there you go.
If you're corn.
Well.
If you are corn.
Where would we be without the farmers? Isn't that what our country is built on?
Don't let's not knock corn.
I love the farmers.
90% of everything you eat is made from corn.
It is?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Is that even true?
Because I watched a movie about it.
Carl? We have a fact.
By the way, when someone quotes something, what's better? What's better when they say, "Oh, I read an article about it," or "I watched a documentary"? What is the what's the bigger bullshit?
Wow.
Like if someone says, "Oh yeah, I read this article," and they said, "Like, are you allowed just to ignore that person?"
Yeah.
Because I feel like just because you read an article about something doesn't really.
It
doesn't make you an expert.
I say, what if you say, I heard it on Twitter?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If it's something I want to hear.
I get more news from Twitter now than anywhere. I read the Dubuque Telegraph Herald every day on the Twitter. Oh, we've lost Chris, which is actually an improvement because, it's been a rough go for him. You know, he ran out of his favorite weed and he's a little. He doesn't know.
All right, just had to adjust the lighting. We have to worry about lighting here too.
Excuse it, poor.
All right, so.
Yeah. I was just telling them how much Twitter is so important. But I read the Telegraph Herald, the New York Post, and the New York Daily News, and then Chicago Tribune. What do you read? But I read the sports section. The only news outlet I read is the New York Daily News. They're good, right? Though they seem to have a lot of good headlines.
All right, can you talk on the mic, Gene?
Yeah.
Let's move the mic or something.
Okay. It sounds good right there.
Gene, we still have a podcast to do.
We're doing. By the way,
if your sound is not good on the podcast, I feel bad about that.
This is actually.
I'll take away the Facebook Live from you.
Okay, this is actually a podcast.
Giveth and taketh away.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
We've been relegated for all this time to iTunes, so we've tried to expand, but we can only expand if it goes well. So please subscribe on iTunes to the Midwest. How's that for a plug?
Well, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And now I can keep my seat that doesn't pay me anything yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so both.
Hey, It's just great to be here.
But yeah, I think people want to hear about sports.
Oh, okay. I mentioned sports earlier.
I'm not going to give you a tease.
I mentioned Field of Dreams. That's sports.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, Field of Dreams. So, we got some baseball.
Oh, the Cubs are not doing very well.
A lot of baseball news. Well, they're not doing so well, but a lot of noise.
Oh, about sliding into second base.
A lot of noise coming up from the south side of Chicago.
South side. That's the White Sox. Yeah, that's South side is where the White Sox play, and your chances of being a victim of homicide are about 85%.
You saw I point the mic towards you, and
I saw
the volume goes up a little bit. All right.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So a lot of noise coming from the north side.
They're not happy. Because why can't they slid? Okay, the Cubs slid into second base. Right, Ian Happ slid into. Oh, you already.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like, how many times do we have to go over this before people just shut up about the slide rule? But listen, let's tease all this stuff.
Why don't you win any Brewers?
Let's tease all this stuff.
You should work to have Brewers gear the way they're playing.
Again, we got some baseball. Hey, listen, I don't want people to think this is just a Brewers and Cubs podcast.
Right. I did mention the Cardinals.
It's more. It's. And we will talk about the Cardinals.
And the Cubs are coming to Los Angeles, which is where we reside, and so.
And we got some football. We got some Bears talk.
Oh, the Bears! They had their rookie training camp. Mitch Trubisky, with his millions of dollars, is still driving his Toyota Camry from 1985.
I don't think it's millions of dollars.
Oh, it's millions.
I don't think so yet.
He's the number 2 pick overall.
Well, what's the rookie contract scale? Is it millions of dollars? But anyways, and we got some football to talk about as well. So very exciting.
Yeah. Iowa. Guess what? I was at. Can I say a football related?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was at the Rose Bowl this morning, and it looks beautiful in the off season.
Yeah. Why were you there, Gene?
I was over in Pasadena. That's why.
Was it convert ops?
Yeah. And so hopefully the Iowa Hawkeyes will be there in January. Last time we played there, Christian McCaffrey kind of lit us up. That's why he got drafted so high, because he beat up on the Hawkeyes. And then the Stanford band, they did a whole thing on the farmers. They did farmers.com, a spoof on it.
All right, Mike.
Yeah. Well, okay. I thought I was sharing it. I thought we were sharing a personal moment.
Well, sharing
and then they had a giant cow on the field and they tipped him over. I thought it was funny. A lot of people were mad.
You went back and reminisced?
And then they beat us 45-10 or something like that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So why are you in Pasadena?
I was
just
over
to relive all those memories.
Yes, I did. Oh, did
someone needed their prescription delivered?
Yeah.
Is that
look at this says World Series champions. Yeah, they don't give these to anybody. They just give them to the people who are close to the team.
Yeah, I saw Justin Hayward give one of those.
Oh, hey, now since I'm wearing a short-sleeve shirt, I can show I have a Dubuque tattoo. That's how much I love my hometown. All right, and I have a Cubby tattoo.
Very good, very good.
Are you all caught up?
All right,
back to you.
We are
Senator.
Let's talk about. I'm just checking out the live stream. Okay, let's talk about the Cubs.
Oh, the Cubs.
Again, a lot of
I think
a lot of noise.
Yeah,
a lot of noise comes from the Cubs.
If you look at their actual record, it's not as good as you would hope. I mean, if the World Series started right now, the Cubs may not be in it.
Have you even heard people?
Oh no!
Say that they prefer.
They were in St. Louis.
They preferred the Cubs when they were lovable losers. Now it seems like with all the spotlight, the Cubs are all prima donnas.
Oh no!
And
why you think Cub fan? I'm a Cub fan,
and I'm not just saying this without any backup.
You don't.
Check out this.
It's scandalous. If you're gonna quote Deadspin, are you gonna quote Deadspin?
Well, let's find out.
All right.
First of all,
I have no part of this because I think as a Cub fan, I love him more now than last year. I want him to get better. And Schwarber, batting 178, sure, it's not ideal for a leadoff man, but let's hold our head up high.
Why is Schwarber a leadoff man? The guy weighs like 250. I mean, how many bases this guy's stealing?
You don't steal bases anymore. You wait for
other teams do.
You wait for the long ball.
Actually, you do. Actually, people do that.
What about this? The Cubs are in St. Louis all weekend, and Chris Bryant didn't play a game because someone in St. Louis poisoned him.
Okay, all right. Those are serious allegations.
Why can't that be true? Would you put it past them? I was in St. Louis for the opening series.
The guy, what is he? Have you heard of St. Louis pizza?
No.
You heard about this?
No.
It's something it's really terrible.
Don't know what
I'm not sure exactly. I think it's like bread with like hamburger and tomato paste on it or something like that. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, and when I was in St. Louis, you couldn't go to the top of the arch because it's under construction. What the hell do they have to do? Just fix the elevator, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not.
Are you even wearing your headset? Oh, you are.
Yeah,
okay, you are.
I'm all good.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Back to you.
Yeah, terrible.
Comrade. Hey, tomorrow's election day here in LA. So
is it?
Yeah. A lot of. I get a lot of calls to vote for the local superintendent. So whoever that is.
All right. Well, I'll have to vote.
What do you got? All right.
Dave? So prima donna backup number 1.
Oh,
Jason Hayward.
Oh, he's
on the DL.
He's hurt. He's in
on the DL. I'm sure it has nothing to do with his OPS.
Oh,
but on the DL, I mean, he must be really hurt, right?
Yeah, he's hurt.
I mean, catastrophic injury. I didn't hear about this.
Jason Hayward. I don't know if you heard about the pep talk he gave in the weight room last year during Game 7 rain delay of the World Series, but yeah, that's worth the whole $160 million the Cubs paid him.
Yeah. So on the DL,
wow,
for a scraped knuckle. Scraped knuckle.
Do you have a point?
I mean, do they have batting gloves in Chicago anymore, or is this Madden and his usual?
What if he gets infected or something?
Right.
I mean, he could end up losing it. That's not good. You got to think of the big picture.
Yeah, well, it's very odd that
I'd like you to play this back, this smearing campaign. I'd like you to play it back in October when we're back
champions.
I'd say we. I am not abandoning ship.
Cubs are not going to the playoffs.
If the Cubs are the Titanic and they put those rafts over there, I would not. I'd stay with the violin player and I'd keep going.
Cubs are not going to the playoffs, by the way.
What?
It's pretty obvious, right? I mean, Arrieta got rocked.
He's been getting rocked all year.
Well, his
ERA is like 5.4.
Yeah, not good. He got rocked by the Yankees too, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Last time I checked, it was May something. It's
right.
May. How do you say May?
May 15th?
Yeah, how do you say it in Spanish?
I don't know.
Well, I know it's Cinco de Mayo.
Gina, I hear you in my ear, and then when I had my head turned and I couldn't really see you, I thought you were like right next to me. It was very, very weird.
Hello.
But anyways, okay, so the Cubs played the Rockies this weekend.
They played them last week.
In Colorado.
They played St. Louis this week.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay,
I already stated that.
This is old news.
That's when Chris Bryant was poisoned by the citizens of St. Louis. Why he couldn't play all weekend?
Well, maybe it was due to the old-style beer.
Oh, yeah, Colorado served old-style beer.
Yeah, there's a story about how the Rockies, when the Cubs come into town, they serve old-style beer.
They do.
And first of all, I didn't know they even made old-style anymore.
That's great stuff.
Deadspin, of course.
Deadspin.
They
Drew
wrote the
McGarry.
story up as a goof.
Drew McGarry?
I wasn't Drew McGarry, not this time. No, but they were writing up as a goof, as if Cub fans are so stupid that they like old style. But what's wrong with old style?
Old style, it's pure brewed in God's country, isn't it?
Well,
isn't that lacrosse?
It used to be made in lacrosse, and
out of the river you used to pee in.
Yeah.
How's that?
No, well, you gotta do it downstream.
But when
they get the water from upstream.
When they said old style, my dad used to drink old style by the case, and that was just before lunch. When they say pure brewed in God's country, I mean,
pure brewed, yeah.
Is that who made lacrosse God's country? Just because they have some trees in the river? We have the river in Dubuque. We have the same river you do. We feed in the trough of the Mississippi River.
Maybe everything being equal except for the people.
Are the fish healthy? Are they bigger there when you catch a fish there?
But again, old style. I mean, PBR. You hear about these PBR hipsters?
Yeah.
You hear about these PBR hipsters? I mean, if these hipsters knew about old style,
right?
I mean, geez, the sales would quintuple.
Oh, that would
quintuple.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, Deadspin.
Oh, got something for him. Give it to him.
Maybe Car Rockies actually know what's going on.
Wow.
And by the way, what are you drinking? Heineken?
Yeah, Deadspin.
Heineken?
Are you still talking to Deadspin?
Or Beck's?
Beck.
I'm talking about anyone who shits on old style beer.
What about Rolling Rock?
I mean, let's.
Hey, old style, but it's not pure brewed in lacrosse anymore. Does it still have their name on it?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's just like Dubuque canned hams, which was made in Dubuque forever, and now they don't make the hams. Making the hams means that the pigs came across an unfortunate accident. But they still. But you still go to the store. You see Dubuque canned hams. They just don't do it there anymore.
Yeah.
Dubuque has turned more to the tourist trade. That's why we have the greatest museum the Great Mississippi Museum right on the river there with the statue of Mark Twain. Yeah. Okay. Back to you.
There you go. Nice. There you go.
Yeah. So Chris Bryant was poisoned. The Rockies served old style. It's all a big conspiracy theory. You know, when you're the hunted, as the Cubs are now as the champions, well, it's not as easy always.
Yeah. Nope. It's not. There you go. All right, and then there was a kerfluffle. I guess you could call it
second base
at St. Louis.
Yeah.
And kind of set this up because I heard about this.
I set it up. I'll finish it.
Okay. All right. So what was going on? You guys were down.
We're down 5-3, and Ian Happ was on first base, our rookie sensation, who just got called up because Hayward was attacked in a knife fight and fending off his defenders to protect an innocent old woman. He was cut in the hand. He's out. And Chris Bryant was poisoned. So Ian Happ.
So you guys were little.
Yeah.
Light.
So Ian Happ made his debut against the Cardinals, and Anthony Rizzo hit a ball, and the pitcher threw it to second, and Ian Happ broke up the double play like anybody should. You should break up the double play and the Fidel Castro regime.
Well,
how about that?
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Remember you guys
bringing around.
So
who was the second baseman? Was it Kang or Kong or what's his name or Wong?
Cardinal.
I think it was Wong, right?
One of Mike Matheny's flunkies.
Anyways, the guy didn't even really try to throw to first. He basically it was kind of a bad throw.
No, I mean it was. He wasn't going to throw. Yeah, and Ian Happ went in and he slid past the bag.
Happ still went in.
Yeah.
After still.
But he's a rookie. He's trying to make the roster. He was just called up.
I guess those AAA players aren't worth as much.
They
don't have that rule.
Okay, you're
AAA.
He's a AAA in the Cubs. He would be a major leaguer anywhere else. Okay.
So he ran in, and not
check
only
yourself. Tucked in the hand.
So he went in hard.
Yeah.
And it was obviously, even though he did kind of bobble the ball, he didn't really bobble the ball.
Yeah, he got pulled off. Right.
He still came in hard. And he slid so hard that he actually took his hands off the base.
Right.
So the rule is that if you slide further and you so far you don't touch the base.
You can't go past second base. And then the run from third scored, so it would have been 5-4.
So if that would only been a 1-out play, the guy would have scored.
Yeah. That's what.
But they called it a double play, automatic double play.
You're amazing for taking my words and saying exactly the same.
So what? And this rule has been around for 2 years now, right? This is the second year it's been around.
Yeah.
So why is Madden acting like this is like a new thing?
Because Madden doesn't. He wants. Well, because the Cubs are running, he wasn't very happy about it, and the Cubs have been struggling, and they need all the runs they can get. That's what it is. So basically, he's gonna blame these rules because Cubs suck. Yeah. Cubs have a world of talent. What is the Cubs? But then they where's the fault with the Cardinals?
Well, where's the fault? We shit on the Cardinals every week.
Oh, okay.
So it's time for the Cubs.
I did enjoy my time in St. Louis, so they were nice, but I don't like what.
So would you admit?
I would not admit anything.
Would you admit that he purposely was trying? No, he wasn't trying to get to the base.
He's a rookie. No, he went to the base, but then he continued on sliding into the outfield, and I guess they frowned on that.
So
Ian Happ is trying to make the team. How do you say when the Cubs aren't content and they're not spoiled and they want to win again? You can't.
So Madden was a little peeved off.
Yeah.
And he had some quotes.
Wow, you haven't even cursed yet.
He had some choice quotes.
Did he curse?
We're live.
Well, you cursed last time we're live. No. Aren't you going to say? Are you going to say horror again?
He followed up the post-game rant with some more sarcastic tone on Sunday morning. This is from ESPN. Yeah. I have some other. Well, first of all, you want to hear my Joe Madden impression?
I really don't, but I anticipate you're going to do it anyway.
We did my Allen Iverson impression, which is really Jim Mora.
Oh, hey, Alan, you want to do it again? Hey, Alan, looks like you guys weren't very good in the game today. Didn't you practice enough?
You mean Joe? Well, I'm going to do Joe. Well,
okay.
Go back to last week's episode.
Yeah,
if you want to hear this pretty good joke.
All right, really? You paid it off.
Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, you did play.
All right, so here's my.
All right, I'll be the reporter. I'll ask you your.
Here's
Joe
my
Madden.
Joe Madden.
Well, can I ask you the question? Because
yeah, sure, go ahead. All right, well, we'll do a skit.
All right, Joe. We noticed you didn't bring petting zoo to St. Louis. Is there something wrong? Does this mean you've given up on the season?
I'm Joe Madden. I smell. I fart all day long.
Wait a
and I
second,
pick my nose
wait.
and eat my boogers. I'm Joe Madden.
That's not right. Well, Joe, it seems... All right, Joe. No, it's not, actually. Joe, it looks like you got a rough call there on Saturday when the referees, we may call them umpires in baseball, they called Ian Happ out at second for oversliding the base. I don't think it didn't seem like you're too fond of that call. Have you had a chance to reflect on it and maybe change your mind? And now you're supporting the call. Your thoughts, Joe Madden? How's that? That was a great question, wasn't it?
I'm Joe Madden. Have you been to my cruiser where I expose myself in the bathroom to you? And my towel drops? I'm Joe Madden. All right, there you go.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
But he has some real quotes.
He does.
He has some other additions to it. He has some other additions to it.
Oh.
We should eliminate the head-first slide. That is a dangerous slide. Your hand could get hurt.
Well, a lot of the Cubs, most of the Cubs do head-first slides.
I think face masks should be mandatory for all hitters. And pitchers have been hit in the head by line drive several times, so pitchers should be forced to wear helmets. Blah, blah, blah. I think there should be a cage on the index circle.
No,
there should be cup checks and players running in the field.
That.
Yeah, he's talking about cup checks. Wow. As in testicle protector checks.
Wow.
Other than that, though, I'll tell you what, though, all those other things he said, those will all probably be implemented in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, the face mask. Yeah. It seems like everyone is getting hit in the face with a baseball these days. Some other guy got hit in the head with a face with a baseball, right?
Yeah.
Who was that? Do you know who that was?
I saw him. He got hit in the face by a baseball.
Some Angel player?
Could have been an Angel or could have been a Detroit Tiger.
Yeah, something like that. So
it could have. They played each other, so maybe it was.
All it's going to take. Well, first of all, But
it sounds like he's a caring man, so we should listen to him.
Yeah.
So when
the funny thing is that this guy is acting like all these ideas are outlandish, but the truth is they're actually pretty good ideas.
Well, then what's wrong with what they did to Ian Happ? Was wrong then? They should apologize.
Well, no, that's trying to protect the players.
Oh,
Happ is running. Oh God, that guy could have really broken his leg. If he actually would have hit the guy's leg, he could have broken the guy's leg.
I'm okay. Maybe I'm overreacting.
All right, it's okay. You're just trying to defend your team. I'm
emotional because it's been a tough stretch. And what's on? Yeah, let's not don't hit it where there's no panic button, right?
All right. No, I guess not.
What about the people who have a panic room? Would you ever have one of those, you think?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I saw The Bodyguard last night at Pantages. It's a musical, and they have 16 Whitney Houston songs in it. It's so good. It's great. Love it. Yep. And she had a bodyguard, and no spoilers. The movie came out in 94.
Doesn't she die at the end? Or does Kevin Costner die at the end? Or one of them dies? No.
I don't want to say. It's a spoiler alert. Okay. But it's music.
Well, the movie's 22 years old, so...
yeah, okay. Then someone comes to an untimely demise. Okay. It's not Whitney because she's got to sing the final song. Yeah. All right. It's a love story.
And then sticking with the Cubs.
Kevin Costner was
Ronnie Woohoo.
Woo-woo.
You know this guy?
You know what?
Woo.
Of course.
Ronnie
Woo is like, I think he's probably 70 years old now.
I think he's like 85.
Yeah, right? He's been around forever.
Pretty old.
Yeah. Do you know, I went to spring training one time, and I was standing, and Ronnie was standing right next to me, and he goes, Cubs, woo, Cubs, woo, Cubs, woo, Cubs, and he doesn't stop. That's how he keeps.
That's his thing. That's how he got that name.
But he does it. Yeah, Ronnie Woo Woo, and he walks around Chicago always in his Cubs uniform, and then he goes Cubs, woo, Cubs, and so I'm standing next to him, and he kept, and I was like, wow, I wonder when he gets tired of doing this. Never. Yeah, he kept doing it, and then finally had to walk away. But I mean, so that's his thing. So
I'm sure a guy like that.
Was a good setup.
I'm sure a guy like that pays all of his tickets when he goes to the games. I'm sure he has no problem paying for tickets.
Well, except
for never.
Except
for never.
He tries to just walk into the stadium.
He created a controversy. Well, actually, there was a controversy when he got kicked out of a game.
He was on the cover of the Chicago, or the front page of the Chicago Tribune.
Why did they even give this guy a platform? I mean,
he
said that they rudely escorted him out of or got kicked out. The Cubs are saying that this guy didn't have a ticket. Yeah, he's saying he didn't have a ticket, and he was saying
Cubs,
that
woo, Cubs, woo, Cubs. Would you like someone sitting next to you going Cubs, woo, Cubs, woo? When I sit next to me, you seem to get annoyed sometimes. Cubs, woo! Cubs, woo!
Well, maybe during a game or something like that. But yeah, why did they put him on the what? They're gonna put every guy in there who gets kicked out of Wrigley Field on the Chicago Tribune.
I don't know, because he's a legendary guy. He's a legendary guy. Those are the kind of when you're world champs, the King's cloth. What is the phrase? The King's the Emperor's clothes
has no clothes.
Yeah, or the Emperor's shield.
Ronnie Woo Woo has no clothes.
Yeah, or the King mighty sit the King when his security team abandons him. So watch out for that. Right? Is that
yeah? What right? I mean, again, were people pretty pissed off from the Chicago Tribune giving this guy a...
Yeah, no, people...
what's going on?
Ronnie Woo is very beloved in Chicago.
Is he?
Yeah.
By who?
I don't know.
Well, you tell me one person?
I don't know.
I mean, you're the biggest Cubs fan I know, and you seem to not like him.
Well, no, I think it's pretty cool what he does. I mean, he walks around in a full... It's not like just a jersey. He wears the pants. He's all decked out.
He's a grown man saying, woo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into the baseball game without tickets.
Woo, okay. Cubs, woo. I don't know how he makes money or whatever, but he's kind of like Melrose Larry Green out here.
We're paying him.
Oh, yeah.
With our Social Security.
Oh, okay. Do you think...
Social Security.
Yeah, Social Security.
All right.
Hopefully it won't be broke. Well, Trump, he won't ruin that one.
Trump's not going to ruin anything because he's going to be out the door very quickly.
I saw the Vegas odds that he could be... Why?
What are the odds right now?
I think it sounds
it's got to be 1-1 right now, right?
Yeah, he might. I don't think his impeachment's on the ballot tomorrow.
It's got to be plus like 1,000.
But how can...
Well, that's when it's very likely.
It's hard to impeach someone, isn't it?
Nah. They're gonna... Things are... Again, Gene, we were talking about Twitter earlier.
Oh, yeah.
News on Twitter. I have very good sources.
You do?
Yeah, he's going to be impeached like within the next 2 months for sure.
Alec Baldwin?
It's going to happen. It's actually going to come down. And
wait, 2 months? He hasn't even been in office for... He's only been in office for...
Well, did you hear the story about him telling Russians these secrets about ISIS already that happened today?
Wait, it'd be better if he told Russia the secrets of how the Cubs won the World Series. Yeah, that way you would tie it into sports. And it wouldn't be so political.
That would be bad. And, we can tie this into the Midwest sports.
Oh, how so?
I have
heard, if ISIS moved to the Midwest?
No, I've heard other things about Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan?
Paul Ryan is...
Scott Walker's the governor of Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Paul Ryan's Indiana.
No, he's from Wisconsin. He's from Janesville. And he's the Speaker of the House.
Oh, yeah.
He was the vice president with Mitt Romney when they ran.
Oh, I see.
But, yeah, no, it sounds...
My bad.
I've heard that Paul Ryan is on tape acknowledging that he knows that Russians are laundering their money with the RNC, the Republican National Committee. So again, this is all... It's not out yet. This is not out yet.
You're holding back.
This is going to come out. This is going to come out pretty soon.
But I like because you said RNC and then you described what RNC meant.
Yeah. I know we got a lot of sports fans, and they don't want their politics.
But do you think you needed to do both there, RNC and then Republican?
Why not?
Why not just do RNC? Then you think, well, people aren't going to know it, but then you'd be talking down to them. Yeah. Why not just say he's the president of the Republican National Convention?
Because he's not.
What?
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what you're getting at.
This shit's coming down pretty soon. So enjoy it, everyone. Enjoy it. This is you were pretty young, right, when Watergate was going on?
Yeah.
Do you remember that stuff?
No,
or?
Not really. I remember. No, not really.
This is going to be our generation's Watergate. So very entertaining days
we have
ahead.
a new Watergate coming. That's great.
I mean, this is even worse than Watergate, though. That's the problem. So.
All
right. All right, and then we move on to sports. Other controversy.
But it was a timely reference since you're talking about our current president and the Cubs are America's team.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you. I didn't really have anything there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So.
Yeah.
One more story for the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, the Cardinals. They poisoned Chris Bryant.
There was some controversy about a tweet. The official Cardinals Twitter feed.
The best fans in St. Louis.
It was something. They had this giveaway about a World Series ring, and they had this picture of a guy and a girl, and the girl had the World Series. It's like a replica of the World Series ring.
Right.
And it said something about like the game for you and the because you like baseball and she likes jewelry.
Yeah.
So.
And then she was shot in the stands like the other woman.
There was a bullet hole.
Yeah.
Uh,
No Cub
in her
fans
arm.
were shot this weekend. That's good.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it's the St. Louis. You know, if you go to a Cardinals game.
Listen. I mean, I think there's worse things in the world to get upset about. I mean, like
I caught,
it's just
but
a tweet.
I did it off camera. Oh, it is? Okay.
You know, listen, I just like St. Louis Cardinals and their
too.
fans and their organization as much as anyone, as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
But I think I think we can be upset about other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed my time. I was there for 3 days, and they treated me very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pointed out how many titles they had. Sure, it's 11.
Yep.
It felt the guy sitting in front of me was wearing his World Series jacket. He showed me all 11 patches. It filled up both sleeves.
Like, which one was your favorite? The one with Jimmy Fox?
I had my new World Series jacket on with the World Series patch, and he had 10 more than I did. So.
You should just pick because like what they won in like 22
See,
or
yeah, they
won
won a couple in the 20s and then 40s.
It should be like name me one player from the 20s.
Right.
Yeah. Name me one. Name me the MVP of the 1920.
And then they were the Gas House Gang, weren't they? At some point.
I don't know.
Sure. Okay, maybe not. I think so though.
Okay. And then just to kind of wrap it up with Brewers, Ryan Braun on the DL.
Well, that's because he's off the steroids and his body's breaking down again. And
I can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that.
Yeah. Oh, I know this is that the Brewers have hit 60 home runs. That's more than anybody in baseball. Thank you. I'm out.
All right, so the NL
That's
Central.
a walk-off. But did you know that, the stat I said?
I did not know that, no.
They have the most home runs.
Contribution.
60.
Gotcha.
Pretty good.
Okay. So here is the standings. We got St. Louis.
I'll tell you, I don't look at the standings because it's not about wins and losses at this point. It's just trying to get the rotation
it's about having fun, right?
Yeah, and it's trying to get Chris Bryant healthy because he's been poisoned by the good folks of St. Louis.
Milwaukee, second place.
Oh boy!
And they play 2 more games.
Yeah, and they're going to Chicago. They're going to Cubbyland next weekend.
So time to knock some baseballs out of the ballpark. Cincinnati, then Chicago pulling up 4th place.
We're in 4th.
Yep, there's only 3.5 games behind first place.
4th.
And
how's that possible? Are we behind Pittsburgh?
Have you watched?
I've watched every game.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Okay,
Mister. 2.5 games are the wild card spots.
All right.
So I don't know.
I'll tell you this. I got the Major League Baseball package, and I've watched, I think, every at-bat almost this season. And
all right, what do the Cubs need to do? What have they been doing wrong?
Oh, well, they need to just keep doing what they're doing because when you have magic, it's going to come together. Sometimes not in May. And they got to get Chris Bryant healthy. Whatever he was poisoned with, they need the antidote. So if someone in St. Louis knows what they did to him, yeah, they're gonna. I'll say, well, I don't.
Is Theo listening to this? I think this is good advice.
Well, they're not pitching. They're okay. They're batting not very good, and then their pitching's pretty bad. Starting pitching, and then their fielding's a lot worse than it was last year. Back to you.
Other than that, what else do they?
Just keep drinking Old Style beer.
Yeah.
For the fans. There you go. Yeah, they're okay. They're gonna be good.
All right. Okay. Well,
I think so, but I didn't know they're 3-0. I don't try to look at the standings because it's just hard enough when they lose, and it makes me sad. And then I'm like, that's why today's an off day. I wanted them to play today to get back. Let's get right back after it. But guess what? There's the division's got to come calling. You're coming to Wrigley Field now. Good luck. And guess what? Also, the Ivy's going to start coming in pretty soon.
Yeah, baseball is not that fun when your team's losing. Not fun at all. It's a lot more fun when you guys have a chance. So.
Yeah. Everybody has a chance.
All right. Well, they did. Not anymore. All right. And then, of course, this past weekend it was Mother's Day.
Oh,
happy Mother's Day from the Midwest Sports Show family.
Oh.
And did you? What did your mom do?
Yes, I got my mom. I said this on the earlier one, but I got my mom tickets to see the Carpenters tribute show because, of course, we lost Karen. But in Dubuque at the Dubuque, we have an opera house in Dubuque.
No.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. So whoever runs that's great. And so I got her tickets to that. So she went to that and she had a great time. Oh, and she went She went to Timmerman's, which is a legendary place.
Timberlands? She got some Timberlands?
Timmerman's.
You got her Timberlands?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went out. And then I went to a musical. So Mom and I both went to a show yesterday. It just happened we were 2,000 miles apart.
Yeah, but you guys were holding hands in spirit.
Yes, right. I was. I would have loved to see the Carpenter show. Yeah. What about you? I should reciprocate since you asked me.
Well, I called my mom.
Oh, how is she doing?
She's doing great.
Oh.
Yep, doing great.
Is she a Brewers fan?
Yeah, she's not big on sports, but yeah. All right, so it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And of course, we are subjugated to
subjugated.
Yeah, to watching these baseball games.
Which subjugated? Where'd you come up with
that?
It's
like I guess force. I don't want to say it's not really force, but it's kind of like
why subjugated?
Well, look it up. Well, again, let me go on. Let me continue my thought.
Well, then it's going to make sense why you use that word.
Yep.
I mean, maybe I know what it means, but does that mean that someone else does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Well,
same person knows what RNC means.
Oh, Republican National Convention. Or convention or committee?
So it was Mother's Day, and everyone's wearing the pink gear.
Oh.
The pink, chest protectors, the pink gloves, the pink socks.
Yeah.
The pink shoes, the pink batting gloves, the pink bats.
Bats, yeah.
In honor of Mother's Day.
It makes me. It's so nice they did that. But last year on Mother's Day, the Cubs had a walk-off home run by Javi Baez on Mother's Day.
Okay.
Time to change.
I mean, that's great, and of course,
of
course, and it's for breast cancer. Of course, we don't want anyone.
You're already. Oh, this is your breast cancer. You're not against breast cancer. We've already.
No, I love breast. I love breasts. I don't want
Right.
I don't want to act like I'm against breasts not having cancer because that's totally not my thing.
See, anything you say is subjugated to further review.
Yeah.
How about that?
And
but you're not against breast cancer because. We're not against cancer, or we're against cancer of any type, really.
Well, a couple of things.
Oh, okay. I know what you're going to say.
A couple of things. I mean, we all hear about and the NFL is going to do this in October, by the way.
Yeah, they always do.
I guess breast cancer is 2 months because the NFL season is not in the summer, so they can't do it on May. So we're going to have to go through this again.
But
But here's the question.
Oh, see, this is where you get in trouble.
What about the ball cancer?
Oh, okay.
I mean, how about the ball cancer? I mean, these are all guys playing baseball, right? Speaking of cups.
I can be at a separate shot than you.
I mean, have you ever...
This is about the women.
Have you ever... I mean, what's the color of the ball cancer ribbon?
Oh, okay. That makes me queasy thinking about it.
By the way, does the U.S. women's soccer team, do they have ball cancer appreciation? Do they wear the clothes and the towels?
This is a one-person operation over there.
Does the WNBA?
I'm glad we honored the women.
Do they have ball cancer? Do they have ball cancer tributes? I don't think so.
Okay, let's go with that.
I don't think so. And listen,
yeah.
all these feminists out there about how we should be equal and all this stuff.
See, when you say feminist, that doesn't sound right.
It sounds pejorative, right?
Pejorative.
It sounds subjugated, right?
Yeah, it sounds all the above.
I'm just saying, like, I'm all for equal pay, equal rights, and all this stuff.
How would you not?
But I mean, where's the ball cancer?
Wait a second.
Seems like a lot of guys get ball cancer.
Did you ever?
I mean, you know people that have ball cancer before, right?
Well, right? Lance Armstrong. That's the only one.
I mean, my brother.
I mean, I don't know him. We haven't been formally introduced.
Yeah.
So
this is a big thing that we don't talk about.
I think they go testicular, don't they?
Again, what is the ribbon color like? I mean, if it was up to me, it'd be like a fleshy scrotum color or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, we got. Again, I guess I'm not supposed to bring this up.
Yeah. What about the kids in the sweatshops making the
here's the
products? Is that your
Here's the thing. Thanks for stepping on my joke.
Oh, sorry.
But here's the thing.
Forget. Just rewind it. Okay, rewind it 10 seconds and then don't play it back, and then fast forward it so you didn't hear what I said. I straightened that up for you. You're welcome.
We celebrate this breast cancer thing, or we rail against breast cancer, and we have all these guys wearing this pink gear and the pink towels and the pink shoes and the pink bats and all this stuff.
Right.
And the pink whatever, the uniforms.
I think we get the theme. It's pink.
Well, here's the thing, Gene.
For breast cancer.
Here's the thing. I don't think you've thought about this.
Right.
So all that stuff See, I know this bit so well, I can change the channel.
I know, and I know it well too. That
well, I get to do this Hey, Gene, I get to do this every 2 years on the show. So give me a moment here.
All right.
By the way, Gene, feel free to do some of your bits. By the way.
Oh, do you know that? Yeah, we.
All right, so all this stuff. Listen, all these towels and all these bats and all these shoes and all these socks and all this stuff.
Right.
These things are made in these filthy, disgusting factories in China and Indonesia.
What your point?
And these textile factories, they release all these chemicals.
Have you ever been to one? Do we have all the facts on that?
I've read about it on Twitter. I saw a documentary about it.
Okay, so then that counts.
You know what? I read an article that asked me to read it, watch a documentary about it. So there you go. I'm double.
Oh yeah. So if you have a chance to read an article or watch a documentary,
yeah, you can learn a lot. You can act like you're an expert too. But
I don't watch a lot of documentaries. But if Michael Moore is involved, count me in.
All these things are releasing all these carcinogens into the environment and poisoning all these people in their villages and all this stuff. So let me ask you something.
America,
Major League Baseball.
Oh, so it is. I was right. You
NFL.
weren't. I knew when you said, "Let me ask you something." You weren't talking to me. You're talking to. Let me ask you something. Major League Baseball.
This is anyone who can hear my voice.
Okay, anyone within earshot per se.
When we wear all this pink stuff, and we have to make all these stuff in the factory, and releasing all these carcinogens, are we
carcinogens?
Really,
how many carcinogens are out there?
Are we fighting breast cancer, or are we helping breast cancer?
Major League Baseball. Is that when you go back to Major League Baseball?
Anyone want to tell me? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? There you go. I threw the remote.
Yeah, that's a violent edge you get.
That's a good bit.
Yeah,
Gee, there's a reason why I keep on going to that bit. It's pretty good.
Right.
I'm very proud of that one. I actually might do an open mic just to celebrate. By the way, do you know what's going on with the Hollywood Hotel?
Hollywood Hotel is still there. I'm Vermont. Well, okay, so the carcinogens, what do you know about them? Is that why Stephen Hawking says we might not be here in 100 years?
Well, gee,
they're carcinogen?
Yeah, well, carcinogen is anything that's like a dirty particle, you know?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
When's the last time you were with a woman and she called you a carcinogen? You read that happen?
Never. How about never? I'll answer that. How about never? All right, so let's move on to a little football.
Football? Oh.
And
that was at the Rose Bowl today. That's the home of the big game next January 1st, 2018.
Listen,
Iowa Hawkeyes versus USC. Trojan.
Listen, I'd probably say the worst thing about having a podcast about the Midwest sports is having to
Hi, Lydia.
Talk about the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, did you see I said hi to somebody?
There you go.
Yeah, Lydia.
Yeah. The Cleveland Browns, Gene.
Yeah, I heard
they're in the news again. They're in the news again.
Because there's an open quarterback competition? What do they do?
Not only that, but
half their team is on the lean?
An ESPN radio personality.
I saw that. I read her.
On the Cleveland Radio Network or whatever it's called. Her name is Sabrina Parr.
Right.
And it's a little sad that she's actually the person with the name that I should have on here. But she was on the radio show pontificating. Is that the right word? Or subjugating?
No, I don't
subjugating?
Think so. No, I think... I'll go with pontificating.
Pontificating.
She wasn't being pejorative or subjugating. She was pontificating.
I think
she was being... Probably, even though if she had it on good sources, she said she knew it. You're still reckless.
Well, she said...
When I say that your weed habit is out of control, it's true, but it's still a bit reckless on my part. Okay,
she was saying how some players were the new rookie or whatever was on the
Jabril
lean.
Peppers.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers. He was on the lean.
How about this?
And he was on Adderall too, right? That's what she said? Or was it something else specific? Molly, there you go.
Molly is what the millennials... I think the millennials... we can't pin that on.
And then she said...
the millennials probably do.
And then she said Joe Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Also on the lean, who, of course, is the probably the best offensive tackle.
Oh, he's awesome. And he's a Badger.
He's from the what do you call it? The Badgers, yes.
Yeah, and he went fishing on draft day.
He's kind of the goal. He's kind of the untouchable person in the Browns.
What about this? How do you, what is, I know the lean, you have to drink it out of a Solo cup, and it has to have cough syrup in it. What's the attraction there?
Well, lean it's liquid codeine.
Yeah,
codeine.
Yeah.
So,
but it's cough syrup, and
right, but you mix it with like it's just like you mix it with a mixer, just like any other.
But why do you have to drink it out of a solo cup? Or
you don't.
Okay,
I mean, if you're classy, you drink it out of an oversized wine glass like I got. But
but have you ever had the lean?
I have not. I'm not. But it's just another intoxication application.
What about Molly? Have you ever had the Molly?
Yeah,
really?
I've had Molly before. Yeah, it's just ecstasy. It's nothing too crazy.
Well, why don't you? What's the difference?
Well, it's different things,
Well, what's the difference between
codeine is like it's a thing of morphine, right? So
I don't
like
know.
An opiate.
I don't know.
So I don't know about.
I've never had Molly. I've never had ecstasy. I've never had any of that. I've never even smoked weed. I didn't.
All right. Well, there you go.
This one girl asked me once. She goes, "Hey, we should go to a club and take ecstasy." I was like, I can't. I've never been to a club. I'm not much of a club. Are you?
Yeah. Well,
it's more like going to.
But here's the thing: if you would have said yes, she would have been like, "Okay, let's. You can buy it." She wanted you to buy the ecstasy. So.
Well, that never. It didn't work out. It didn't. Sorry.
But no. So she and listen, I understand. As a fellow.
If you
radio
had kids,
personality.
Okay, I see. So you're gonna say something responsible now after being reckless?
I understand how you feel obligated to give the hot takes.
Oh,
like we do.
I try to give responsible.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
What?
I mean, people are like, well, she was lying, or she's probably partied with both these guys. She's probably fucked both those guys. All right.
Oh wait, now there you go. There you go. You're supposed to say. Had relations, unpaid.
Well, all I'm saying is that she could maybe sue the. Why not sue the Browns? I mean, sue the Browns, the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, or sue ESPN or whatever.
Well,
I mean, if she's just reporting the truth, and
she lost her job. But if it's true, I can say something. But even if it's true, I can still get sued for libel.
No, it's not.
I know the law. I know the law.
You do?
Wait. Okay. All right. Okay.
You do know.
I hate to expose you as ill-informed.
All right. So you
and dim-witted, if you must. No. If I say something about you that if I can't prove it, even though it's true, then you can sue me, can't you? Yes, I can. Oh, sure. Now I'm on to something.
No. What do you mean? You can't. First of all, there's no libel laws in the
States.
United
I like that.
That's in Britain.
Should we say hello to Ted? Hi, Ted. And hello, Jim. Jim's from Jim Strong. He's from Wisconsin. Well, he's from Cuba City. Do you know there's a Cuba City, Wisconsin?
I did not know.
Yeah, it's not far from Dubuque.
All right.
And Ted's from.
All right, and then speaking of the Browns as well.
Why? Okay, before you move on to another one of your points that goes nowhere. Why am I'm right then? If I say something about you, even though I know it's true, if I can't prove it, then you sue me, and then I
think you, as a comedian, as a person, can say whatever. But then I think if you kind of present yourself as a news organization or a show, you just can't kind of make stuff up. I think again, I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
But I think it's a pretty clear.
Is anyone there? I know, Jim, you're not a lawyer. I'm talking to Jim. You're not a lawyer. Jim lives in Minnesota now. Okay. He has a beautiful family.
All right, and then Josh Gordon, the troubled Browns receiver.
What would you? He's only 27. He's already been suspended from the league for about.
He's like 23, right?
He might be younger.
Like super young. He's only been in the league for like 4 years.
He's been suspended more times than you have.
Trying to get reinstated.
Yeah, that's why I should have inserted a joke. He's been suspended from the NFL more times than you've been kicked out of a ladies' boudoir.
Okay, all right. That's your bit. That's your material.
I don't know. Was that a good? You've been kicked out of more. No, he's been kicked out of the NFL more times than you've been escorted out of a woman's bedroom.
Boudoir. Okay, boudoir. Same thing you just said. Okay. All right.
I thought maybe his agent. Maybe it was my delivery.
His agent terminated their contract, so it's one of these things.
Oh, where it's like, so that means he's back.
Do you think the agents?
The language.
Do you think the agents know by now? Like, don't ever represent Cleveland players.
Wow.
I mean, with Menzel and all that stuff.
He knows he's back on the lean.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, why wasn't he talking about Josh Gordon? By the way.
Yeah. Sabrina.
Yeah, Sabrina.
Sabrina, by the way, now that you're been let go by ESPN, unfortunately,
Feel free.
We need
Feel free to come on the Midwest Sports Show.
We need a roving reporter in Cleveland. So if you'd like
to do live reports.
Yeah, if you have any Browns news you'd like to break here, then that would be good. So.
Yep. No, and actually, I don't want that garbage on the podcast. No.
Hey, what about Eddie Lacy's garage sale?
Well,
that went well.
Well, that was a while ago, and not really that interesting.
Oh, he made weight though today.
However,
that
yes,
was good.
He had a
Eddie Lacy, X Factor,
$55,000 bonus.
Man, I used to have to make weight for high school, and all that allowed me to do was get my ass kicked by some other kid from another school in wrestling.
So he had to weigh less than 255.
Sorry for the strong language.
253.
Yeah.
So Eddie came in really dedicated to that diet.
What's
2 pounds under.
What's his playing weight supposed to be?
I mean, I don't. Do you want your halfback? Do you want your halfback 255, 235, or whatever? 253.
What's your best broadcasting weight?
Well, I don't think I've ever broken 200. I don't think I've ever gotten that fat.
No, I did spin. That's what you got to do. I did spin class again today. Oh, and I'm going to run the LA Marathon. I've never run a marathon before, but I'm going to run it next year, and I'm going to do it without training. So it might be ill-advised, but I'm going to do it anyway.
All right.
All you have to do is you have to finish ahead of the street sweepers. 6.5 hours. So I think I can do it, right?
All right. Yes.
Could you do that right now?
Yep.
Really?
So. All right. We were talking about the Bears earlier.
I don't think you really put much thought into it. I think you just...
All right. How many times do you want to go?
Dismiss.
All right.
Your attitude is dismissive. Okay.
Well, all right.
The Bears. Bad camp.
Oh, Gene, you talking about the LA Marathon? I'm dismissing that. It's...
Well, I'm just saying I'm going to run it next year.
Okay, and...
Wow, I just put it as a personal calendar.
We're Joe. We're having fun.
Okay.
All right. Oh, by the way, when someone has to say like, "Oh yeah, we're just joking," no one's joking around. No one's having fun.
We're on the
except for this.
Okay, I'll say this: right. There's 2 of us here, and 1 is on the lean.
All right, so Bears.
Down.
Bears rookie quarterback Trubisky. You mentioned this earlier. Comes into camp with a 97.
I agree with Ted.
97. I didn't see it.
He said I should be able to walk it. Ted. Oh, hi Michelle. Yeah, we see your live comments, so we're comment. Chris is like, just ignore people. They're not worthy of any response, and I'm like, thank you for responding. So hello, Michelle.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All
okay. Right. I think it's only courteous.
Trubisky.
Oh, he drove that crappy Camry up from
comes in
North
with a
Carolina.
Camry, 97 Camry.
What is the deal with that stupid car? I mean, for
God's sake. I mean, you can't spend $179 a month and get a Ford Fiesta or something?
You know he's going to get a new car. Do you know Kevin White, the Bears receiver? Do you got that story?
Let that be a lesson.
Yeah, he got carjacked. He has a Maserati.
Kevin White, receiver from the Bears, right?
Yeah.
Is he a receiver?
Yeah, he is. He hasn't played. He's only played like 2 games in 2 years. But his Maserati if you're going to have a Toyota Camry, unless you're on the south side of Chicago, you're in good shape.
Well, maybe after getting made fun of for his Camry, Trubisky used some Tar Heel muscle and maybe got a new Maserati.
He's the future of the Bears. So,
anyways, just to finish that up, Kevin White's girlfriend got carjacked.
Oh, is his girlfriend?
For the Maserati,
yeah. Oh, you filled in the blanks. Right, my reporting was incomplete.
I know this.
Oh, hey, my brother John.
Great.
How about that?
Yep, there you go.
Do you know where he lives?
No.
Would you care to?
No, God, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, John. So we don't really have time for you right now. But, he lives in Nebraska, Omaha.
Okay, there you go.
That's where the college works.
Okay, great. I had a pretty good line, but it's over.
Okay, go ahead. What about the Maserati? His girlfriend, Kevin White.
So this is why, by the way,
yeah.
As someone who has purchased a vehicle for a woman who needed it.
Wait, you did that?
And not it was a couple thousand. It wasn't like anything crazy. It wasn't like a Mercedes or whatever.
I don't think. Wow.
And she promptly crashed it. Maybe 6 months later.
Yeah.
Let me just say, don't ever give a woman a car. Okay.
That is a terrible statement. I'm ashamed of you.
They don't know what they're doing, and they don't appreciate it.
What kind of blanket statement? You can't say that.
I'm just saying.
Are you saying women don't know how to take care of a car? What are you saying specifically? I want this on the record.
That's a pretty good summation.
Yeah. Well, because when you come, hi Connor. Oh, I know. I agree with you. Connor's my nephew. He was on the show. Remember?
Yeah. Right.
Connor, my brother.
Right. Well,
he's a golfer. So when I make comments like, hi Connor, he's watching. Okay, listen to this. I've never bought a woman a car, but I buy her a car.
Buy Mimi a car. Let's see how long that lasts.
Well, that's not a good example because she runs into things sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but this one
girl, it's not your car, right?
Oh, this one girl offered me. Oh, my sister Dawn. This one girl, when I was living over in one of my first places, I was renting a room, and this other girl was renting a room, and she was from some foreign country. Say, what's the one next to Russia? What
Ukraine?
Yeah, something like. Okay, let's go with Ukraine. She was from Ukraine, and she offered me $10,000 and
to get married.
Yeah.
Was she pretty?
Yeah, she was really nice. But I said I'm saving myself, and here I am all these years later.
You gotta. I mean,
nothing's happened.
You gotta be like, are you down? Is she down?
Down for
married
consummating the relationship.
That's what married couples do, right?
Oh.
All right, and then finish.
But I didn't do it, so I've never. That was the closest I've ever gotten to marriage. I thought about it because.
Was she going to give you money?
Yeah, she was going to give me $10,000.
That's
a lot of money.
No, you got to be more than that. The divorce is
going to cost. $10,000 was a lot. My car at that time only cost. I bought it for $450. Ooh, okay. Sometimes you had that one of those things where you had to pick the muffler on. Oh,
one of those things where you have to take the muffler on?
You have to tape it on.
Oh, tape it
There's
on?
a lot of duct tape involved.
One of those cars?
So now we have my sister here, Cindy, and we had my sister Dawn, and then we have my brother John, and my nephew. So family affair.
It's a reunion.
Right now. Maybe my mom will check.
All right, and then one last football story. Tom Brady.
Oh,
on the cover of Madden 18.
You're a big video game person. What does that mean for you in your life? The new Madden game.
Well,
does that mean do you smoke a special brand of weed when you play Madden as opposed to playing your Star Wars game?
It's just when you buy the game, there's someone else's face on it.
But
the Madden cover is kind of like the modern day Wheaties box, right? However, there is a Madden.
I thought you were going to go with Sports Illustrated cover.
Yeah, that comes out every week though.
No, the swimsuit issue.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or the ESPN The Body.
Yeah, it's okay. It is a weekly, but anyways, the point is.
Hey, Don said she loved the show. Hi, Mary. I'll throw in names here while you ramble on to another story that does nothing but lose audience members.
All right, there used to be a Madden curse back in, but this is the early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The sport. It's not the same as the Sports Illustrated course.
Well, it hasn't really happened because, like Eddie George and Ray Lewis and all these guys were on the Madden cover, and then they were out for like a year.
Well, I thought it was like Ray. It was the curse of the people buying it because the guy Ray Lewis murdered. He bought the Madden that year, and then Ray Lewis ended up stabbing him and getting off. I think his arraignment happened in time for him to play the Super Bowl.
I think you could be sued for libel for saying that.
That's exactly my point. Everybody knows, but I can't say it because are these public airways? Would you consider
Facebook?
What about
private after this?
Apple?
All right, so Gene, we're gonna move on. We're running out of time here. All right, and then
don't blame the messenger.
And then one other kind of story about football. The Big Ten commissioner.
Delaney.
He got He got a $20 million bonus.
Delaney? Or what's his name? I don't know. He got $20 million. Hey, congratulations. Hello, man. I'm doing it subtly. I'm saying, the Big Ten commissioner got a bonus. Hello, Mary Lou. Hello, Lynette. Okay. See how I did that? And it's seamless.
So. Who would you rather as your starting quarterback? This Big Ten commissioner or Trubisky?
Oh.
What do you want?
I want...
this guy made more money than Trubisky's
I want C.J. Beathard because he was a third-round draft pick for San Francisco, and he played for the Hawkeyes last year. Yeah, but that doesn't really help your point at all, does it?
No, that was a good point.
Oh, thank you.
Listen...
Put that in the win column.
In regards to all this stuff, because if this guy helped the Big Ten make,
he did. He turned the Big Ten.
If he made them $200 million and he's getting $20 million, I mean, I think he kind of deserves that. However, the fact that all these guys are, making all this money off these poor kids who aren't going to see a dime. and probably uneducated and probably going to have their CTE for the rest of their lives.
What part?
But other than that, if he was able to if I was getting paid by the Big Ten, I'd be like,
hey, what part of they get a free education and an all-you-can-eat buffet don't you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And they get swag when they go to a bowl game. They get headphones and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, they get a couple beats.
Yeah.
But if they get like a gift card. What happened with that gift card guy? Didn't the guy get like a gift card and he like tried to get 2 gift cards or something?
Yeah, and then he switched them in. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Well, I'm all for the athlete and the administrator. It's just like when I go visit the people in jail, which I'm doing tonight. I'm all for the sheriff's department, but I also empathize with the people who are behind bars and they can't go home at night to their several children with mini baby dad.
All right, you're a hero.
Oh,
you're
really?
A hero. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, there you go.
Oh, yeah, because yesterday... Oh, that's got to be a tough one.
But, okay, and then one last story. This is from Kansas. So, Gene, I know you're going to be interested in this. Kansas. Oh, you have a house in Nebraska, though, right?
Where Brother John lives. Yeah.
Oh,
and also in...
All right,
so
Kansas.
Omaha. Home of the College World Series.
It's almost Kansas. So, this is the...
Midwest Sports Show? I thought you were going to say just
52-year anniversary of John Runyon, not the football player.
Well, who would even know that?
John Runyon's a pretty famous football player.
Okay, right? Famous enough that I've never heard of him.
John Runyon, you heard from the Eagles?
Okay.
John Madden loved him.
Why don't you belittle me some more?
Dante,
your disapproving look doesn't read at all.
No, but if I showed you a picture of John Runyon, I'm sure you would.
But you start off by the John Runyon reference, which I don't know who would understand.
All right, so John Runyon.
Not this reporter.
52 years ago.
Yes.
In a first of all, this was the guy who broke the 4-minute mile.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Well, of course.
So he did it 3 times, and this is the 52-year anniversary of him doing it with a bunch of other high school students in Wichita, Kansas. And they had video of it, or at least footage of it, and apparently the track was all beat up and everything. And I don't know, I was reading this thing, I'm like, well, why are we talking about this? Like, why?
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's kind of neat, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. A 4-minute mile, and guess what? When I run my first marathon ever, I'm going to try to break a 15-minute mile for 27 miles. Is that 6.5 hours? I did the math on it. If I run 15-minute miles... 4
miles, yeah.
Is that 4 miles an hour? Oh, yeah, 4 miles an hour. And then because I have to finish in 6.5 hours, otherwise the street sweepers will knock me off the streets of Hollywood, and I won't get my medal. So, so I have to run a little faster than that.
Yeah.
I might have to put in a couple 14-minute miles. Maybe I should train. I thought about just doing it without training.
All right, Gene, where is this going?
It's going from Dodger Stadium to the ocean. That's where it's going.
Gene,
it's going from Dodger Stadium to the Santa Monica Pier. Thank you very much. I'll take your contribution now.
All right, so...
I'll be running for charity.
Oh, there you go, Kansas. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, right? That's a great story, actually.
Yeah. It's and then apparently the 4-minute mile record was broken in 2001.
Oh, I see.
But it had been broken for like almost 40 years.
But now are they now approaching a 3-minute mile?
I guess not. I don't think so.
Okay. I think they're 3:40 something. Are they?
Is it 3? Is it 3? Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Is it okay while you're typing away to another Deadspin? Oh, Lene, that if you walk in 15 minutes, I can do it. Okay, I'll do it. Yep. Hey, everybody, you heard it here first. I'm going to run my first marathon next March.
3:43.
Oh, I was right. How about that?
Hicham El Garaji.
Well, it just shows you my area of expertise are not in marathon runners, yet I said 3:40 something and I was right. It's just because I have a general knowledge of the world. Back to you.
Yep.
Although I didn't know who Paul Ryan was earlier, but that could have been anybody. Yeah. Right?
All right.
So you want to check the National League Central standings again and point out the Cubs are in 4th place?
Oh, okay, these are wrong.
We've established that. They're going to be good. Let's not rule out a run for the playoffs in 2022. Yeah. All
right. Well,
yeah. Well, okay, John.
So
thank you. The world. We don't run miles. We run meters.
Yeah, but they still do the.
Chris, why don't you comment on my brother's? No, we got a note from our producer.
All right, but I think they. I think they still record it. I think it's still a race. because it was the IAFF. This Wikipedia page was saying that is the only.
Well, when you say
non-metric distance.
IAFF, aren't you supposed to say the letter?
I don't know what that means.
The International Association of.
It stands for Republican National Committee.
Oh, okay. Oh.
IAAF.
IAAF. And then, so did they say
International Association of Athletics Federations?
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
Yeah. Okay, John, we
Anyways.
got that. They run in meters and
Okay.
Well, kilometers.
Well, okay, all right. 1,600
You know, not the whole world knows what 72 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit means. A lot of the world. Yeah. We should catch up. We should drop our to go with
when it comes
Celsius.
when it comes to temperature, it makes sense to have Fahrenheit just because there's more nuance. So, like for example, I mean, there's a pretty big difference between 80 degrees and 87 degrees.
Yes, I get.
But then, what's the difference between 21 and 23 degrees? Right? I mean, does anyone know that? I don't think so. You know, what is it? So, all right. So there you go. So there's a reason for Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the show. We're gonna end it right here.
Really?
We're gonna stop.
It seems like we barely started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, time flies.
It does. And it was really great to see everyone. Yep. Thank you. All right.
So Gene has a heart out, so I will let get out of here.
I'm going to the big house tonight.
But thanks for listening and watching the show. Please spread it around and
spread.
Yeah, spread it around.
The good word.
Yeah, spread the gospel.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. All right. That's my name.
Oh, and it's great because Cubbies and Brewers next weekend.
Oh, very exciting.
Exciting. Any Midwest stories? Right? You'll talk about anything, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and send them in.
Yeah. Oh, iTunes as well.
All right, there you go.
And have a great day. If you're with somebody right now, give them a little hug.
Yep. All right, thanks for all the viewers. So, okay. All right, we'll see you guys next week. My name is Chris Stotts.
Oh, thank you. Love y'all. Thanks.
Gene Steichen.
Oh, okay.
I was saying Gene's name and he exclaimed. So.
Sorry. I'll say it again.
Gene Steichen.
Hello.
All right, so that's Midwest Sports Show, and
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Goodbye. Oh, finish. Goodbye. Wow, that was great.
All right, yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It was really fun. I know when my brother, because he loves stuff like that. Really fun.
Yeah, people didn't stay for too long. How they kind of.
Well. Come and go.
I guess they're like, yeah, this is cool for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, you know how everyone is.
Yeah. Maybe people will listen to it.
Wow, that's 5:49.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's great doing it on Facebook and then YouTube, right?
Yeah. I think it's good. So, just in regards to all those people responding to that sketch comedy podcast, I don't know. Like, what do you think is the appropriate way to?
Well, I don't want it. I mean, it should be you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Some of those, I can see how some people would be like, I don't know. It's like, well, you can just be like, hey, friend Chris to give more details, or can you message people without being friends with them?
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Maybe you could like.
I'll have them contact you.
Yeah, maybe.
For. Oh wow.